What's our time frame? New or potential clients may ask this when requiring our exterior cleaning services. At RedClean, we've always been super proud that we are ultra proactive. Even in the early days when we only had a few staff members, we were always super efficient in meeting the client's needs. Nowadays, we have dedicated staff for each role within the company. At the office, we have admin staff who handle the phone calls and emails. We have an operations manager for quick turnaround in meeting on-site client needs. A business development manager can be on site within 24 hours to price any required job. And we also have the director of the business ensuring that all the cogs turn efficiently daily. Some contracts take time before we clean on site, and some may require a lengthy onboarding process. Whichever way round it is, we will always have you covered. We clean quite a lot of reactive contracts. We facilitate many block management companies where you must react to the client's needs. Say a car has had an oil leak and it needs to be gone the same day or maybe the next day. Maybe someone has thrown up on some ground level exterior windows. We will always do our best to accommodate. We have also been on site within 24 hours if a building company has refurbished a retail store and it needs to be open the next day. We've been on site before the grand opening to ensure windows look clean. RedClean employ 15 external cleaners that are on the roads every day. Most of our cleaners have had decades of window cleaning experience. They're not the new breed of window cleaners who only know how to use water-fed poles. Most of our staff have had years of experience using hand tools too. All staff need to master this vital part of the job. Any employee that we take on board that has no hand tool experience is only allowed to use them once they've had sufficient training and that we are happy with the level of skill they have achieved. We also have a solid team for our external cleaning services. We have trained our employees in City and Guild soft washing, PASMA for safe use of mobile towers, IPAF for correct licensing in cherry pickers, and we are Safe Contractor approved, which shows the high level of health and safety documentation and safe company practices. Another service we carry out that can sometimes need a quick turnaround is services in domestic roof cleaning. We recently carried out a roof clean where a competitor let someone down as they couldn't finish the job on time. We had 4 days to carry out a steam cleaning job before landscapers moved in and ripped all the driveway up, and the customer wanted the roof cleaned before they fitted his new driveway. It makes sense because he didn't want heavy equipment like a cherry picker on his new driveway. So we picked up the baton and we had it priced and agreed on the same day the inquiry came in. We had the team on site the next day and we carried the job out within 48 hours. The client still had a day spare before the landscapers moved in. We can also remember when a client was approaching the completion of a house move. She didn't want to leave the driveway and the paths covered in moss and weeds that were growing very high. So the inquiry came in and we inspected the site and priced it on that day. The next day we removed all the weeds and the moss, and then we carried out a full pressure wash and resanded the needed areas. The property looked fresh for the new owners to move into. We have also had to clean a roof quickly for a client when a surveyor wouldn't evaluate the house for sale as the moss on the roof could have hidden any damage. We always have plenty of calls in the winter to see how quickly we can get to empty gutters. As you can appreciate, come winter time, gutters will always show if they are blocked, leaking or full of leaves falling from trees in the autumn time. The advantage of using us or a larger company like us is that we can service jobs much quicker. It's not just servicing them. We can also get larger jobs done faster and labour time due to having staff who can jump on jobs quickly. We turn jobs around within a short time frame for those that are needed. We can always book appointments whenever it works for the clients.